We are now talking about the political organization of Great Zimbabwe. Politically, these people, they were led by a king. He was a religious leader, solved problems or disputes that occurred in the state. He was supposed to control all the trading activities that took place, and he led the army during the times of war. The king was assisted to rule by the chiefs, the sub-chiefs, the village heads, and also the crow heads. The king established a centralized political system, and as a result of the centralization of power, it explains why possibly the state Great Zimbabwe lasted for a reasonable period of time, because the king was always aware about what was occurring in the state. The army also played an important part in the political organization of the state. The army enforced laws, and it was also supposed to protect the people in the event of being attacked by neighboring states. The social organization of Great Zimbabwe. The term social, it means the way people interact, the way people relate. There are 4 items that we should consider when we are talking about the social organization of Great Zimbabwe. Number 1, beliefs. Number 2, lineage. Number 3, culture. Number 4, division of labor. Let's start with beliefs. These people, they believed in God, Mwari, Msikavan. They believed that he was the supreme being. They were also worshipping or believing in the existence of the ancestral spirits. There was the Mondoro, which was a spirit for the state. There was the Shikiro and also the Vadzimu. They believed that when their king died, he became a Mondoro, and his spirit was supposed to come back and protect those who remained behind. Let's move on and talk about the issue of lineage. A number of people at Great Zimbabwe used Hungwe as their totem. It brought unity, it brought stability in the state, in the sense that a number of people were closely related, since they were using, or they identified themselves using the Hungwe bird. Culture that was common, the culture that was common at Great Zimbabwe was that a man was supposed to marry as many wives as possible, polygamy. They regarded this as a symbol of wealth. There was also a culture of storytelling. In the evening, they told their children about their environment. They taught their children about norms and values which they expected them to follow in their society or in their communities. So storytelling was a common feature in their ways of life. There was also the issue of dancing for the new moon and also the full moon. The new moon marked the beginning of a new season, and the full moon marked the end of a season. Another common culture was that if people used the same totem, they were not supposed to marry each other. Such people usually viewed or they saw each other as relatives. There was also a common culture that if a man got married, he was supposed to pay lobola to the in-laws. Let's move on and talk about division of labor. Labor was divided according to sex. Men were supposed to hunt, men were supposed to smelt iron, men were supposed to head cattle, men were supposed to lead or to fight during the times of war. At the same time, women were also supposed to cultivate crops, they were supposed to gather fruits, they were supposed to fetch firewood and water. This brought about what were known as social classes, such as hunters, cultivators, gatherers, miners, etc. The issue of division of labor, it also brought about exploitation of men by men.